Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Mwah. Yeah, there we go. Silliness all around. I'm very silly, that's for sure. Got lots to do today. My friend Sean Collins is there. Sean is a comedian from the UK. Thank you very much for tuning in, buddy. How are things over there? And my buddy Justin is there for sure. And little Ryder says he loves your hat. We've been at the skate and bike park every morning, and that's why we haven't seen you in a while. Well, I'm glad you're doing exercisey things at the skate and bike park. I hope you mean like roller skate or skateboard, because if you're skating now, there'd be sparks, I suppose, right? Because you'd be like, hey, Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. There you go. I like your new hat. Thank you. My friend Luke from the Haberdashery brought me this as a thank you gift, and I think that's really cool. I think it's very summery. Look, it's very summery. I don't know if it matches the pink or not. It looks
like there's an island of sand.
There's an island of sand. That's it. That's it. That's where I get my thoughts. Right? And people put sand in there. Good guesses. Ryder is having a pear and an apple. There you go. Or you could have two apples, then it would be a pair of apples. That's what I'm saying. Zachary says, hello, Zachary, how are you, my friend? I'm so glad you guys have tuned in today. It's raining out already. I woke up and I worked out and I had a swim, and it was raining in the pool, and I thought, just for a second, I check for lightning, because if there's lightning, out of the pool, out of the the house, and out of my tinfoil suit. But I was remembering sort of floating around thinking about yesterday was my mom and dad's 70th anniversary, and they've been gone for quite a long time, and I miss them a lot. And I was just floating around thinking about the way the world is, and how sometimes I get anxious about things, and floating around thinking, why is this sort of happening, and what can I do to try to find my joy, try to be happy, and I just realized I am happy. I'm very happy, even if I'm stressed or if I'm feeling a little blue. I still am my basis, my heart is still happy, right? And then I had a good laugh, because I remember one time my sister Mel and I, we were we had mom and dad had bought us this little blow up pool, like one of those ones that you blew up, and and I just remember this part of the story too. Okay, so we bought this blow-up pool at Zellers, which was a store back in the day that we went to a lot, because it had cheap. It was like Walmart, but Canadian, and probably lots of differences, but Zellers for sure got Zellers points. So Mom used her Zellers points, and we went and got this blow-up pool. But my dad, he tried to blow it up, and he couldn't blow it up. He goes, this is ridiculous. Come on. So we go to he puts it in the back, and it was it was a big pool. Like, it was bigger than a bigger pool that I've ever seen that you're able to blow up, one of those ones. And it was three tiers. So my dad, we go to the gas station. He puts it in the back of his car, and and I go to it's all stuffed in the back of the car. We go to the gas station, and he's like, he to use the air hose thing, right? So he got the thing of the air hose, and he's got his buddy at the gas station pulled it off, put a different end on, and he's filling this thing up, and all of a sudden it just goes wow, and explodes everywhere. My dad goes, we gotta go to Zellers. He says, don't tell your mom. So we go to Zellers and come back, and this time he's very carefully fills it all up, and then we couldn't get it in the car, right? So we got in the car. So I'm sitting on the door. It's only a few blocks, from our house, and I'm sitting outside the window there with Mel holding my legs, and I'm holding one side in the back seat while my dad is holding this side. It's a big pool, and Mel is sitting like this, holding on for dear life, holding my legs, and I'm sitting on the part of the armrest, and I'm holding onto the thing, and we're going to the house, and my mom goes and we put it down, and everything's cool, and my dad sort of looks at me, and he fills it up. He's filling it up, and my mom came out with a big pail of hot water so we could go into it right away. And my dad looks at me, and we had a secret about mom and dad didn't know, and my mom goes, I thought the pool we bought was blue, and this is a bright yellow pool. It's a completely different color, right? Anyways, So that's part of the story. And then we're in the pool, and we love that pool. It was full of, by the time we were done that day, it was full of copper tone and probably pee, because my sister wouldn't get out. And we're in the pool, and it starts pouring rain. No lightning, pouring rain. Still almost a blue sky, but one of those blue sky. It's pouring rain, and my mom comes out, and she goes, she's got a smoke. She goes, "Hey, you get out of the pool. What are you thinking? You're going to get all wet." My sister and I, "Stop laughing at me." So that was the laugh I had this morning. There we go. Anyways, we should read because, hey, good morning, Justine. How are you? I know what Justine wants me to do. Right now she's going, "Do Mickey Mouse." Oh, boy. We got Justine. We're going to read a book. Oh, boy. So here we go. We're going to read a book. It is, before we do that, I've got some notes. I always make notes. I make notes because otherwise I'll forget. It is Rebecca Ann's birthday. Yesterday I was at Sobeys getting some stuff, and Rebecca Ann came up, and she's like standing far away and just sort of looking at me. And I said, "Hey, how are you?" She goes, "Mr. Tazzy, tomorrow's my birthday. Can you please read to me?" I said, "Of course I can." And I said, "I can sing to you too." So Rebecca Ann is here, so I'm going to sing to her. And Avery has it's his 6th birthday, and Rebecca Ann's 6th birthday as well. So 2 happy 6th birthdays, 6. And I'm going to sing to them. And Rebecca Ann had asked for a is it called Fancy Nancy? Something like that? Fancy Nancy book or something like that. And Avery had asked for a cowboy book. And guess what? Found both of those. So here we go. Rebecca Ann and Avery. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Avery and Rebecca Ann. Happy birthday to you. Time to be silly. By birthday glass. I need do body be. Birthday. Little hat. Little birthday hat. Little birthday hat. Cookie on my head. Puzzle piece. What's Miss Christy doing now? Okay. Kleenex hat. Gonna blow my top. Oh, there we go. Bada boo. Birthday. Pa. That's the most serious birthday song I know. Oh, this hat's backwards. Oh, and I still have my glasses on. There we go. Tazz hands. It's a happy 6th birthday. 6. Burn. Boom. Uh-oh. Hey, you two are supposed to be sleeping. Whoop. There we go. 6. Right now, Miss Christie's giving me this look. I love him, and I'm trying to figure out another reason that I love him, and I just figured it out. Puppy. So, guess what's happening today for me? My friend is dropping off her puppy. Sage is going to come for a little visit for a couple hours today. I'm so excited. Puppy. And what Miss Christie doesn't know is that Sage is never going home. Right, Miss Christie? She's not saying anything. I can get away with whatever I want.
Oh.
Yes, you don't say anything. Okay, so I've got 2 Fancy Nancy, or I got a Fancy Nancy book and a cowboy book. Which one should we read first? Oh, Fancy Nancy. Okay. You see? Rebecca Ann, happy birthday. Here's your Fancy Nancy book. It's Fancy Nancy at the museum, and it is a massive book. I've just grown really big. That's not true. Oh, boy. Oh, Fancy Nancy is written by Jane O'Connor, and the pictures are based on the art of Robin Priest Glaser. I don't know what that means, based on the art. I'm not sure. It's HarperCollins. Thank you much, HarperCollins, for not kicking down my door and taking this book out of my hand and letting me reading it to kids. Here we go. Ooh la la, I'm overjoyed. That's a fancy word for very happy. Our class is going to the museum. That's the voice I'm going to give her, because that's what I like. Ooh la la. Our class is going to the museum. I look extra fancy, and so does Miss Glass. I love your shirt, I tell her. Pardon me. Big sneeze. Apparently I'm allergic to talking like a southern lady. Miss Glass tells us, today we'll see masterpieces. That's a fancy word for great paintings. The bus ride is very bumpy. Bump, bump, bump. Bree is my bus buddy. My tummy feels funny, she tells me. Bump, bump, bump. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pardon me. I got sneezes. I don't know why I'm sneezing and I took a drink. I should be pouring this in my nose, I guess. Bruce Clark is here. Hey, Bruce, how are you? Nice hat. Thank you very much. I love that hat. Got it from Luke from Haberdasher. When you come for a visit, we'll go over to Luke's shop. We stop for lunch, and Bree is not very hungry, but I am. I eat my lunch, and I eat her too. Hers too. No, I didn't eat her. Her lunch too. I didn't eat her. That'd be funny. Hey, Bree, come here. Hello! This is about Fancy Nancy the zombie, apparently. And then she'd jump in the pool and go, cannibal! No? Okay. I have 2 eggs, a juice box, carrot sticks, an apple, and a big cookie. Merci, I say. And that's French for thank you. I like it when I mess stuff up and then just be silly about it. Now we're back in the bus. Bump, bump, bump. We'll be there soon, says Miss Glass. I hope so. My tummy feels funny now, too. Very funny. Like maybe 2 lunches was 1 lunch too many. Well, yeah. I've never experienced that, though. Because 2 lunches? Psh, that's breakfast. Miss Glass, I cry. I'm going to be sick. Stop the bus, Miss Glass cries. It's always funny when they say Miss Glass cries. She's not crying. She's like, stop the bus. She's like exclaiming. The bus stops. Miss Glass takes me to the side of the road, and I am sick. I drink some water, and I suck on a mint. Oh, my tummy feels better, but I'm not overjoyed anymore. I'm all dirty. I wanted to look extra fancy today, I said sadly. I understand, said Miss Glass. I have an idea. We go to the museum. Come with me, Miss Glass said. I wonder if when Miss Glass ate her lunch, if she felt half full or half empty. Because the glass is half. Okay, anyway. I come out. Miss Glass' idea was spectacular. That's a fancy word for great. Lucky you, says Bree. I wish I got to wear her shirt and hat. It's a French hat, I tell her. It's a beret. Oh, fancy Nancy. A man from the museum takes us to the gallery. That's a fancy word for room. That's a fancy museum word for room. I like the way she has to explain everything, right? I love all the paintings and the masterpieces most of all. I see paintings of trees and lakes, and they're called landscapes. I see fields of green, red roses too. I see paintings of flowers and bowls of fruit. Those are called lives, still lives. It's harder to paint lives that are moving. Everything's blurry. The last painting is a picture of a lady. A painting of a person is also called a portrait, the man tells us. I like her hat and her fancy beads, I tell the man. They are lavender. Lavender's my favorite color. That's a fancy word. Lavender's a fancy word for light purple. She's got to explain everything. Explaining is when you tell people what has happened. The man smiles. You're a very observant girl. Then Miss Glass tells us, observant means noticing things. Nancy is very observant indeed. Observant. Did I say the word wrong? Oh well. On the bus trip back, I do not feel sick. I feel almost overjoyed. That night, I make a painting for Miss Glass because she's so nice. It's not a masterpiece, but one day I will paint one. There you go. There's a book for Rebecca Ann. Rebecca Ann, here's a book for you. That was a Fancy Nancy book for you. You know what I like about Nancy is at the very end there where she said, it's not a masterpiece, but, someday she'll paint one, right? So you just do what you do, and eventually you'll get really good at it. And then the confidence, really having the confidence to say, well, this one's not going to be, this one's not a masterpiece by the masterpiece standards, but, it's a masterpiece that I did, because sometimes I'll do things that aren't as good as other people's, I'll draw a picture and it's not as good as somebody else's artwork. Like Johnny Youngberg. Johnny Youngberg's a very good artist, and I can't draw like him, but I can draw I draw my own way. And it's a masterpiece from me, meaning it's the best one that I've ever done. So you can't really put your stuff up against people that have been doing it for years and years, and try to compare it. Besides, I'm going to tell you something. I have some really cool artwork I have some Group of 7 things, and Miss Christie and I have some really neat artwork, don't we? Have some really neat artwork. But the stuff that I have in my office on display is pictures that people have drawn for me, little kids or people, and they're not famous people. They're just stuff that I really like. So that's the one thing to remember, is that when you're drawing things, somebody's going to like it, and the most important thing is if you like it. Boop, 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 boop. Lesson. Bruce Clark. Bruce Clark's going to write. Did I told you Bruce Clark's going to write a book about my beard? Yeah, I'm excited about that. Are you excited? I'm excited too. That'd be creepy, hey? That'd be really creepy if things are just like, hey, are you excited? Oh, I'm really excited, yay! You're just like, ah! If my beard started talking to me, that'd be kind of awesome, right? But I could just sit there and the bird would be like, hey, why don't you guys do all this? Let's have some chicken wings. Okay, yeah, let's have some chicken. Just feed me chicken wings like you normally do. Just wash me, right? You know what I'd be saying every moment of every day? Puppy, puppy, we need a puppy. We need a puppy. Puppy, 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 puppy. Beards know puppies. Here's a lot of people. Beards love puppies. Here's a little known fact that I read, and it's probably true because I'm making it up. Beards, the number one friend of a beard is a puppy, because many, many years ago, puppies used to have beards. They were really long, great big long beards, huge, long, great long. They were so long. And the smaller the puppy, ironically, the longer the beard was. And they stopped growing the puppy because of a revolution, because the puppy wasn't growing the beard was actually growing the puppy, right? And so what happened was the beard separated and went onto humans' faces, so humans remember what it's like to have fur, and then they'll remember to buy a puppy, and a puppy comes in, and that's why puppies will always lick your fur, because it's part of their DNV or the DUI or whatever it is, where the beard is there to remind you need to have a puppy, and that's it. Then they stop growing. The beards would grow long, and the little puppies would trip on it, and they would fall. So the beards thought, we got to go to humans because we're taller. Science.
I don't think you understand what science is.
I do know what science is.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. I just said science.
No.
I just said if you look it up in the same places that I look it up, but you can't because nobody can get in my head, you will be able to see, and there's actual photographs and scientific evidence, and because it's all because of revolution, where you grow evolution. Evolution, I mean. So anyway, that's why we should have a puppy, because my beard is saying puppy, and then puppies, and that's it. Now, I'm going to get David Suzuki in here, and he's going to make you get me a puppy. Here's a book for Avery. So Avery had asked, Rebecca Ann had asked, did I mention, Rebecca Ann had asked for a Fancy Nancy book. And Avery had asked for, do you have any cowboy books? And I was at the store just the other day, and at the thrift store, because I get some of my books at the thrift store. And to me, I don't care where you get your books, just get some books and read them. And if you have books that you're not reading anymore, maybe trade them to other people to get books. Because in a few weeks when we move, I'm going to have 300 books that I'm going to have to find homes for most of them. Hey, most of them for sure. There are organizations out there that collect books for kids that don't have access to books, so we'll get them books. That's it. Anyway, so Avery had asked for a book on cowboys, and guess what? I found a book called Cowboy Kappa, and here we go. And Avery's going to like this book because I'll tell you why in a second. This book is by Tammi Sauer, and it's illustrated by Mike Reed. Thank you, Tammi and Mike, for your work that you're doing. And it is presented by Sterling Children's Books. Oh, silver. So, Sterling, there we go. Avery, right there. I'm not making it up. Avery, this book is obviously for you and about you. Avery wanted to be a real cowboy. "You're welcome to cowboy camp," said Cowboy Dan. Soon y'all gonna be acting and walking and talking like an honest to goodness cowboy. But first things first, buckaroos, it's chow time. Okay, I would like this camp already. When you start with chow, that's it. Oh, what is that, Beard? I'll ask her again. We would like a puppy, please.
No.
Okay. She said maybe. Okay, perfect. That's very good. Don't move your lips. Well, you're pulling it down when you're talking. That's why I can't be a ventriloquist. I was going to try to be a ventriloquist, but I was reading the book on how to do it, and my lips were moving when I was reading, so I'm like, I'm probably not going to be able to be a ventriloquist. Everyone dug in, but Avery didn't like beans. Ew, yuck! What real cowboy didn't like beans? I like beans because they have the broccoli effect on me. "Come on, cowpokes, it's horse riding time," Cowboy Dad said. Everybody saddled up. But Avery was allergic to horses. What real cowboy couldn't ride a horse? Of course. The first time I rode a horse too, I was scared. I was up there and I'm riding the horse and I was probably about 5 and I was crying and I was scared, and then it stopped and my dad put another dime in. That's how.
Did you have that beard when you were 5?
No, because I didn't know I needed a puppy then. You as you get older, you grow a beard because the need for a puppy is so immense. See, when I was young, I had a puppy, so you didn't need to have a beard. If you look around, a lot of people that already have puppies, they don't have beards. A lot of the ladies that I met, and some of the guys, they don't have a beard. If you have a big beard and a puppy, you're supposed to buy another puppy and a rhinoceros. "All right, fellas, let's go lasso," Cowboy Dan said. Everybody started twirling rope, but Avery got a bad case of rope burn. Ouch! What real cowboy couldn't lasso? You know what? If sheep do it, they're basso. That's what they do. That night, Avery was outside in his tent, and they're trying to think cowboy thoughts. But then Black Bart showed up. Black Bart growled, "I'm here to shut down cowboy camp. You good cowboys are making it too hard to be a bad guy." Uh-oh. You can tell he's a bad guy too because he's that gravelly boy. "Bad guy. Y'all making it too hard to be a bad guy." Plus his name is Black Bart.
And he's got a
grumpy face. He's got a grumpy face. Rawr. That was Black Bart. Avery had to think fast. Sir, this isn't a cowboy camp, and I'm no cowboy." Hang on. You're wearing a cowboy hat and stuff. No. How are you going to convince him it's not a cowboy? Black Bart squinting his eyes and said, "Oh, yeah? Well, I aim to find out. Now here, eat this." Avery took a bite of beans. Ew, yuck. There's a scene out of Blazing Saddles where they all eat beans and then they're farting around the campfire. Did you know that they when they took that movie and put it on TV, they wouldn't show that because back then farting was. Now I do it for laughs. Said Black Bart. Let me see you ride my horse. Avery climbed into the saddle. Said Black Bart. Well, let me see you twirl my lasso. Avery grabbed the rope. Ouch! Oh! Ah! Oh! Hurts so much! Ow! 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 My hand! Ow! He's not very good. He's all tangled up in the rope.
He caught something.
He caught something. A cold, because he went at you. Oh, no, different. Okay. Little feller, you ain't no cowboy. This place can't possibly be cowboy camp, Black Bart said, and he got back on his horse. I gotta go. It'll be daybreak soon. Time's a-wasting. Avery, you saved cowboy camp, said Cowboy Dan. No one but a real cowboy could outsmart the likes of Black Bart the way you did. A real cowboy? Avery grinned. Yeehaw! There you go, Avery. Happy birthday. There's your cowboy book. Happy birthday, cowboy book. There you go. Doodly 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 doo. There you go. That's a couple of things. That was book number. Actually, that was book number 371 and 370. Well, the other way around. 371st and then 371. So there you go. Happy birthday to Rebecca Ann and to Avery. And today is. Did you know that today is 109 days? It is. It's day 109. 108. Today's 108. Sorry. Today's 108 or 109. Whichever comes first. It's one of those two. It's over 100. That's pretty good, huh? Yeah. Oh, so you are I'm going to let you go do what you're going to do. There will be no reading tonight because I have things that I have to do, and I'd love to read, but I don't think I can get back in time. So, if I can, I will come and read, and if not, I will see you tomorrow morning. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good. I think so too. Miss Christie and my beard and I are going to talk about a puppy. It's just me saying that's not my beard. And we're going to get some things done. I don't know if I can do any of the work outside today because it looks like it's going to rain. Yeah. But go be productive. Please do something to do something to exercise your brain. Do something to exercise your body. And yeah, don't worry if you can't do things because when you try very hard, and that's the most important thing. Is what I'm trying to say. Is there was a thought that came into my head and just came out, and it was replaced with puppy. But when you try very hard and you try your hardest, and even if you're not able to do the task that you want to do or the thing that you want to do, you should still be very proud of yourself. And sometimes when you get frustrated because you can't do things, what you need to do is just take a break and then think about some other things, and then the idea might come into your head, or ask for some help. I forget to ask for help sometimes, right? So go do that and be happy with your emotions. I don't know if that makes any sense, because sometimes when you're feeling mad or you're feeling sad or you're feeling scared, it's hard to be happy with your emotions. But what I mean about happy with your emotions, I mean that just be open with your emotions. That's a better word than happy, I suppose, right? Because it's okay to get mad, it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to be happy, and it's okay to be silly, it's okay to be goofy, it's okay to be who you are. But sometimes you might want to share the things that are scaring you or upsetting you with somebody that you trust. But like I said, it's okay to get mad. It's okay to get frustrated with a situation too, or even frustrated with people. That's just what happens. Sometimes people frustrate us, or we're frustrated with ourselves, and we take it out on other people. But try not to do that. What do we have to do? What are the three letters we always talk about? Right? A-B-K. Always be kind. Always be kind. Always be kind. I promise myself to always be kind, or try to be always be kind. Try. That's all the hard thing. Because sometimes you won't always be kind. Sometimes you're going to say things or do things that are going to hurt others people's feelings. And at that point, you just have to say, I'm very sorry. And you try again and try harder the next time. And to have a day that you're proud of. Try to do that. And be you. Don't worry about being perfect. You just be you, and I will be me, and Miss Christie will be Miss Christie. Because in all that you say and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You've just got to be you. So happy birthday, Rebecca Ann and Avery. I hope I was able to make some silliness and some smiles, and I hope you are able to bring smiles to other people. So go find your joy. I do not have a song to end the day off yet, and I'm just going to say, Miss Christie, Miss Christie. I was going to say that instead of Miss Christie and I. Lots of love. Now I can put the lots of love in there. Am I going to put double love? Miss Christie, and my beard too. Love. Miss Christie, we want puppies, 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 police.
No.